morning. This is Michael Passmore. I'm the senior minister at Central Christian Church in downtown San Antonio. I'm here making this video for the purpose of airing on Sunday morning of this week. It has been a wonderful, exciting week, many new changes. There's a new 46th president has been inaugurated. There have been fireworks and surprises and celebrations and marches. It's an interesting time to be alive. I'd like to talk today a little bit about something completely unrelated to anything close to politics, I think and I hope, and that is a love that I have, sometimes a passion, and that is for this. This is a golf ball, and this is a golf club. I like to play golf. It's taught me many lessons in my life. I am pretty good at hitting the ball a long ways. I am not very good at hitting the ball dead center accurate. Actually, in one tournament in which I played, raising money for charity, I won 2 prizes. The longest drive, which is my guerrilla golf game, the longest drive and the most lost golf balls. True story. I like the game. I've been privileged to play rounds of golf with some pretty famous people in my life, not in so much pro-am tournaments as with my friend and coach Bob Knight introducing me and allowing me to play with some threesomes and foursomes. I have played golf with Charlie Pride, who recently passed away, a wonderful man and a great country singer, a citizen and a patriot of the United States, a kind and gentle father and grandfather. I've been able to play with Larry Ziegler and one good time with Fuzzy Zeller at a time of his unpopularity. I've been privileged in my life to learn lessons from some of these pros. I believe it was Larry Ziegler who said to me, I had hit the longer drive in the bunch, but then went to address a chip shot towards the green, and I duffed it. I chili dipped it. I hit underneath the ball, and it rolled, maybe 15 yards when I needed it to go 110 yards. I started walking back to the golf cart, and in just disgust with myself, I took my club and slammed it to the ground. I wasn't mad, really. I was just showing them that I knew I could hit a better shot than that. And it was Larry Ziegler, who was on the championship circuit at the time. He said, says, hey, preacher, you're not good enough to get mad when you hit a shot like that. And I said, what do you mean? And he said, you're not good enough to get mad when you hit a bad shot. How many times do you play a year? How many balls do you strike on the range? He said, you don't practice enough, and you're just not good enough to get mad. Why don't you just come out and enjoy the game? A very good lesson, something I needed to hear. I remember reading an article once about one of the most important aspects of playing the game of golf. It was titled, Getting Out of the Rough. Golf courses are set with mowed center fairways and especially well-cropped greens, but off to the right and off to the left, whether you hook or you slice the ball, when you don't hit it right down the center, you often end up in the first cut or in the rough. A long article was written. It was fascinating about how to get out of the rough. Your ball would be behind a tuft of grass or on top of a stick or on some hard pan. What do? You just can't claim that it's a bad golf course or the grounds are under repair. You have to play the ball where it lies. A whole article for professional golfers on how to get out of the rough. Here's a pretty good lesson for life from golf, not just that I'm not good enough to get angry in golf, but it doesn't matter how good you are, you will sooner or later end up off to the side, the right, the left, in the rough. It will happen to you in many aspects of life besides golf. The secret is when you find yourself in the rough where you don't want to be, It's a good lesson to learn to get out of the rough. In life, the direction you need to go is towards God's love in Jesus Christ. Thank you for letting me share with you today.